your story is what I like to have on my show. You know what I mean? Journeys. I'm into journeys. So let's get into your journey. How did it start? Where did it start?
Yeah, man. You know, of course, I'm from South Florida, Pompano Beach, Florida. You feel me? It's a very small town down in South Florida, near Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. But we birthed a lot of football greatness. You know,
so much football greatness come out of the state.
Out of the state,
definitely
area.
That southern part.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But I tell you, you know, I grew up playing football since the age of 7. So I thought that football was gonna be always my end all be all. So I actually, the funny story, my parents got a divorce. So I left Pompano and moved to Orlando. So I left an all black area and moved to like an all white area. And
culture shock.
Talking about culture shock. But it helped me because it gave me an opportunity to be able to go in any environment and vibe.
100%.
If I had to articulate, I'm born. If I had to go back to the hood, you know, we with it. So
no, I know, because just like I was telling you, I left Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, in Minnesota.
And went to Minnesota, and it was
right.
Are we in Canada?
Exactly.
I thought I was in Canada.
Exactly, eh? And I played in the CFL too. That's a part of the journey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, like went through, and I broke the Florida State single season sack record. I had 26 quarterback sacks my senior year.
Wow.
I should have went to any school in the nation. I had the grades, everything. But because I went to an all-white high school and they didn't respect the level of competition, my coaches weren't pushing me the right way, I ended up having to go to a HBCU. So I went to Bethune-Cookman. Now when I got to Cookman, I balled. Like my first 2 college plays was 2 sacks back-to-back. I ended up having 40 quarterback sacks in my career, 3-time All-American. I won the same award as Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, Michael Strahan. I was Black College Player of the Year.
Oh,
so
man,
everybody,
that's a great company right there.
Yeah, like everybody knew I was going to the league, right? But my spiritual maturation. Well, before I get there, I'll say this. So the white high school hurt me going to college, but the black college hurt me going to the league, because the league, the scouts didn't respect the level of competition at the HBCU.
Right.
And not to mention,
is unbelievable.
Which is
so
crazy.
Much talent in HBCUs. How could they?
When I got to the league and I started playing with some of these guys, and I'm like, it was guys on my team that'll eat these guys' lunch. You feel me? Like crazy. But the most beautiful thing about it, bro, was like when I sat back and like recognized the true journey of it, because it was so many things, man. Bad agents. I had 21 NFL teams show up to my pro day, but I tweaked my hamstring before the combine in my pro day. So my agent told me, don't go, because they're going to try to make you run. I was the strongest linebacker in the draft that year. I came in the 04 draft. I did 225, 35 reps. But my agent told me not to come to the freaking pro day. It was 21 NFL teams at a black college, bro, to see me. I wasn't there. So that kind of blacklisted me. Full circle, though, just looking back, like, I'm thankful, man, because my spiritual maturation didn't match what my talent was. So I really would have lost. I would have lost myself. And now, with everything going with what I do now as an actor, author, speaker, and entrepreneur, and real estate, and all the things we're doing, I got guys who made way more money than me during our football career calling me, asking me like, man, how have you written 2 books? Man, how you own a restaurant? Man, how you buying real estate? And how are you able to transcend, being greater than the game? And that's, my first book is called Greater Than the Game, because I want to try to teach people how to be greater than the game that society playing on them. My NFL, is newfound life, the Now Forever League. I'm trying to take people to the Super Bowl in the game of life, because at the end of the day, all the distractions lead to destruction. You know what I'm saying? And that's really to me what is going on today. We just caught up in all the distractions. And if you sit still, you're able to really have intuition.
It's one of the hardest things for us to do, is sit still.
Very difficult, but it's very important, because sometimes you got to make things happen, but most times you don't have to let things happen. If you
some real G right there.
For real, because if you always in alpha mode, like I tell people all the time, you can have the strongest personality in the world, but the greatest man ain't an alpha man or a beta man. The most powerful man is a sigma man, because I know when to turn my line on and when to turn it off.
Hello.
Cause if I'm an alpha all day long, I have a fucking heart attack.
Right.
Yeah. What's up? You know, really, bro? You just chill. You see a lion and laying down.
Most of the time.
Take your ass in that den.
Especially the male lion.
That's what I'm talking to.
The male lions don't do shit. The female lions do the hunting. They taking care of the children.
Come on, man.
The male lion only get up when it's another male lion trying to come
in that den.
Come in that den. That's the only time he lays up.
Now I can roar.
Yeah. I'm going to show out.
So, learning all of that, bro, as you evolve as a man, you start to understand and, more importantly, understand.
Absolutely.
What's really happening inside of how you live your life.